Welcome back, everybody, to the Is It Isekai podcast anime review. This is your host, Jim Jam, here with another anime review for you. And this time, as you can see behind me, I'm blocking it, it is Acro Trip. Whoop, this side right here. Oh, you missed it. Acro Trip, which is a very interesting title because it doesn't let you know anything about the actual anime. Don't know what Acro is in there. Don't know what Trip is. Where are we going? I guess she went on a trip. So basically what happens is the main character, Date Chizuko, goes to see her grandpa because her mom moves around, makes her move around to different schools. So once again, she's moving around, her meeting her mom, getting a house ready. And Chizuko visits her grandpa to stay with him, grandpappy, for a temporary time, but then she ends up wanting to stay even longer and move there permanently with her grandpappy because she runs into the local magical girl fighting the evil villain, Berry Blossom. The magical girl is there and she becomes infatuated with her. Once again, we have a purple/dark-haired girl that gets infatuated with magical girl. Shocker. Hey, we're talking to you gushing over magical. You could say she gushes over this magical girl. Pun humor. Because it does remind me of a certain anime called Gushing Over Magical Girls. But that is the only same thing here that is going on because unlike Gushing Over Magical Girls, Date, or Chizuko, is not an evil villain as of yet because the evil villain is actually a villain named Chroma, who has magical powers, and these bears, I don't know what's up with these bears thing, but he has been trying to, this is a weird flashback too that goes on with this, with Chroma and Berry Blossom. He's trying, pretty sure he's got masochistic tendencies is what's going on here. He likes getting beat up by Berry Blossom. Okay, sure, whatever. And continues to try to do an evil plan and runs into Chizuko gushing over the magical girl, Berry, and realizes that Chizuko is very interested in that and tries to recruit her. So Chroma will have a backup, sidekick, cohort, whatever, partner that helps him try to ruin Berry Blossom's day. Yeah, he just kind of keeps trying to do stuff. It doesn't really work, and it doesn't make any sense what his plans are. Of course, it's supposed to be more comical than anything. And we see that Berry Blossom is not like super duper into her magical girl job either over the time, but it's also funny that, Chizuko is very infatuated with her, shockingly. And it's also like sad to see that her mom is like, okay, you can stay with your grandpa. I'm not too worried about it. It's like, oh, okay. And then she just kind of transfers into the new school and really don't see anything going on here. But I'm going to tell you a little spoiler in the first episode. This is what we do. We spoil things here. It is an isekai. Also, it's not an isekai. Forgot to say that in the last review. Not an isekai, shockingly. More in the present times, kind of, sort of, even though they're out in the boonies somewhere. It doesn't look like all super duper in the future. More present times going on in this anime. But we find out that Chroma actually knows Grandpappy. And his little secret base is underneath the house. So how odd is that? That Chizuko is living right on top of Chroma's secret base there. Also that Chroma actually knows magic, which is interesting. So right now he's trying to teach Chizuko the supervillain stuff and probably teach her a little magic as that goes on. But it's pretty cool that she has such a close encounter with her grandpappy and decides to stay with him. Also wondering later on in this anime, does Chizuko end up finding out who Berry Blossom actually is? That is interesting. Also, the relationship. Will she convert over to the dark side is the question. Will she become an official super villainess? Another villainous show. Turn into that. Very on the up and up as far as the rating is concerned. Definitely not going down into the gushing gutter. I'm trying to do some wordplay there. It didn't really work. Gushing gutter. That is the evil villainy Right now, she's infatuated and likes Berry Blossom a lot, so doesn't want to do anything bad to upset her. But then doesn't actually talk to her when she gets a chance to, gets all frustrated, as is the trope in animes. Of course, we get flustered when we get ready to meet our crush, such and such, yada yada. So that's all we know so far in the anime. Interesting to see how this plays out. Will we keep the PG-13? I feel like all anime is like PG at least. There's no really, I guess there are some G animes, but why would you want to watch that? Not judgy at all. Yeah, Acro Trip. Yeah, nothing to do with the actual title in the anime. I like to see how that actually works out there. And how long is Chrome going to get his butt kicked? That he's going to keep going, and Berry Blossom has no idea who he is and just runs around the town. And we have no idea what the collateral damage is, because they damage stuff, but then nobody gets charged for it or something. And why in this small remote town is there a magical girl there? We saw the flashback, which I'm not going to go into because it's just a stupid flashback, of how Chrome and Berry Blossom ended up starting their rivalry in the first place. Of course, she has a magical cat, very cute cat, has no mouth, which is kind of weird, so kind of talking, pulling stuff out of his chest pocket. Yeah, because all magical girls need a magical cat to give them their powers. Sure. Yeah, probably alien kitty. Something going very interesting. Animation looks okay. It's not too bad. Got the older school anime thing going on. These stupid bears. I don't even understand what's going on with that. Like, the bears listen to Chrome, kind of, sort of, but then they don't like. I don't know. Some training wannabe montage going on there. So very, very comical. I'm waiting for it to get serious. Probably. So this one gets probably like 5 strawberries out of 12. That's less than half, though. Say 9. 5 strawberries out of 9. As far as I'm concerned, whether this is going to be a week by week watch or an end of season watch, but definitely look out for the spoiler warning episode, because I started the first 2 episodes, so I might as well finish them at some point at least and do a review of that. So we'll see how the season turns out. But for now, this is Jim Jam with Is It Isekai? Is it Isekai? Is it Isekai podcast? No, this is not an Isekai. New episodes of the podcast are pretty much every Tuesday. We're into October now. We're doing well, so we'll see how the rest of October turns out. Podcast is with me, Jim Jam, and Frost. Then it's on all major platforms. Check the link below so you can get access to that. But for now, this is the end of the review for Acro Trip. We'll see how it turns out. And on to the next review next time. This is Jim Jam out. Bye.